I step pad games because I be like, it ain't really be that much stats when I play my games. Niggas be playing, fundamental football.
A spectacle, a
I be
cavalcade
doing
of
this shit
dancing
up.
lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Trying to get it cracking, Shane. Buffalo. Man, Buffalo too?
The Sun Devils will put total weather to crank us
Trying
up.
to pop these niggas.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulls offense will get the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They'll run the screen. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Bulls send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Takes it on the return. Makes a move. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down. But when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. The Sun Devils offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Touchdown, Sun Devils! Made the grab and then did the rest himself and then put points on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Nothing's
Tight shit.
supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. From the gun, running back on the move. At the 35, he's loose. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Johnson wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward, he's got 4 down to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Fucking shit going on so motion.
It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Pac-12 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and now it's a final. Missouri came through with a lunch pail, hard-hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact this wasn't ever really in question. Pac-12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Works the middle of the field. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st and 10 coming up. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lawson. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? Doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bray. Touchdown, Arizona State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker, running back takes the football, does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Watkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Fights off a defender.
And just a great job on the defense being stable, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
The give from the gun. That That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start. Man, we're still in the first half. He's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
As the end of the quarter and Arizona State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Johnson looking to throw. Fires left. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense up front? Their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, put the offense in a worse situation.
And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Sun Devils will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And it'll be down right there.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Looking for a big play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Unloads it downfield. He's got it down the left side. Hits the crease. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulls.
There's usually two different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Going deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. So now it's second and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Out to the 35-yard line and a little it's 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Nelson. Buying some time. That's reeled in, it's Lawson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Lawson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop it.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Lawson. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the back. Got him in the open. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Sun Devils trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that's the way you set the tone. They started getting this goal-to-go area, and defensively, man, you can put them behind the 8 ball, back them up a little bit. You were on your heels, now you can put them on their heels.
And they can't make the connection.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting the touchdown.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds his target down the middle. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. They'll run play action. The short hand, it's Sanders. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Finds a soft spot in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long through the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming. to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Throws to the wideout. Got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Let's it go to the end zone.
Yeah.
And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2.
Second.
And the offense
About to be
grateful
over.
for that penalty if they can just move it one more yard to get it in.
Let's go back for another
Off
10
play
minutes.
action on 1st down.
Oh,
Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 2nd down.
touchdown.
Arizona State. Quick strike
Get
from
'em out
the air
here.
for the score. They've extended the lead
Lieutenant,
and
was
taking
it?
control here in
What?
week
I
9.
don't want anything crazy to happen.
Well, this
Yeah.
offense is clicking. They've been doing
No,
it all
I-
the first half.
yeah, I
Running the
believe
ball,
that.
throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with
I thought
another
something crazy
touchdown
about
here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some
Yeah, I
answers, and
watch
they've
it.
got to regroup here at halftime.
Coming out with it.
Yeah, watch it.
It's
For
Whistle.
sure. It's,
And the coverage team
I didn't
able
play
to
this
wrestle
time.
him down. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime.
It's called U Cope. But it's actually a really good show, nigga.
From the gun, the running
Actually,
back
really,
tries
really
to
good.
hit the hole.
No,
And this one will be stopped for no gain. That's the end of the
Look at
second
Watch Your
quarter. That means
Frontier.
it's time to join
New
Kevin
show on
in
Apple
our
TV
halftime update.
and Wayward
Thanks,
on
guys.
Netflix.
Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere
You watch
there
on
in
Netflix?
Tempe. And how do we possibly begin without singing
Wayward.
the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook
fire?
routes, and then
Yeah.
show that breakaway
It's a little weird,
speed.
but it's good.
He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Frank Cush Field inside Mountain America Stadium.
Maybe showing all these highlights when you play computer, like you can't skip through this shit.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think
Man,
defensively,
I
you
feel personal.
understand, like the
I
running
feel
game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback fan. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Makes the catch. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Sun Devils will have it 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And they picked up 9
Hey, Jay,
on
bring me water.
1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Firing to the right, complete. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires it down the seam. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make it.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Rushes on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the end zone. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. They'll run it from the gun. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out through the 25.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Keep it on the ground. Hard running there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Bulls are flying down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Catch in the middle, it's Boyd.
If you're trying to throw these curl routes against zone coverage, you got to have great timing. Nice job there by the quarterback, understanding where he wanted to go with it, but also the conviction. Did you see the arm talent on that throw?
Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Throwing on the run. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Oh, and this receiver with his speed, he's a guy you know this QB is going to look for, especially on these deep shots. You just can't overthrow him when he's that wide open. That's it.
There we go. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the...
Going for it all. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the punishment has been extended.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are
in the end zone. It's Watkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Johnson looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
They've given up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Running back searching for a hole. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Little touch pass to the receiver. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. The Bulls decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Johnson wants to throw it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Sands. And he's wrestled to the ground.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. Bringing it back.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got to lead. Bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Using the quick game. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd and goal for this offense. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys
6 minutes in
offensively
the
all
fourth
game
quarter.
long, who's been on the field. what
Damn,
personnel
6 minutes.
moves there have been. They're simply executing
for 8
at a
minutes.
higher level than this defense.
8
And
minutes
they're
is
keeping
crazy.
their foot on the
Fucking
pedal
league is
here in the
over.
4th quarter.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Finds his man, it's Boyd. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this dude.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Pass interference. Offense.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
Gets rid of it. Got it in the middle. It's Lawson. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Sun Devils trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Into the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal?
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a...
Touchdown, Sun Devils! Fit it in the window for the score. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
He'll bring it out. It's Witzel. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. You got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground and you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Johnson wants to throw it. Lofts one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chain. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field.
Breaks into the open. They get it down to the 35 before he stops. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Hamilton. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And the Sun Devils in a good spot here with second and short. Grab near the marker. It's Lawson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
One of the nice things about RPO is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
Off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. looking to get it in. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. Quarterback making checks. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal.
I mean, when y'all get one of
And
these?
he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The Bulls
sit your ass down.
deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Turning it on.
What are you talking about, Weston? Why are you crying?
He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, but it might be too little too late. Just when you think this offense had its back against the wall, suddenly they're across midfield with a 1st and 10.
Go for it, man.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is what.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
55, Buffalo, 10.
He'll bring it out. It's Witzel. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
And the Buffalo offense will take over.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Roughing the passer.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day, but will carried away with that roughing penalty. Johnson looking to throw. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. One more play to pad the stats. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 45 on his way. And he